Now let's see Israel's GDP. It stands at around $488.5 billion. This is mostly coming from manufacturing, technology, real estate, foreign investments, foreign aid, etc. And the GDP per capita is shy of $54,000 per year. That's $4,500 a month or $150 a day. There is no blockade on Israel, and it actually imports all that it needs, aside from manufacturing what it needs. This includes imports of chemicals to produce the deadly nerve gases, including sarin gas, among other biological warfare material. You don't believe me? Just ask the Dutch government about the 1992 crash of the Israeli El Al airplane, which had on board 3 of the 4 chemicals needed to manufacture sarin. Israel will also be receiving tens of billions of dollars from the United States and the European Union in form of cash and military aid to help massacre the Palestinians after running campaigns around the world to dehumanize the Palestinian population. Unemployment in Israel is around 3.14% as per the official narrative. However, numbers on the ground put it higher, touching 5%, including masked unemployment, due to the economic complications and political upheavals since 2020. Now, with Israel going into war, and if it prolongs further, I can assure you the economic cycle will be definitely disrupted. The first day of war, the Israeli bourse plunged. It cost traders millions of shekels in losses. What's worth billions of dollars were siphoned out of the bank's ATM machines by citizens and foreigners during the first 4 days of the conflict. Tens of billions of dollars were transferred out of the country, foreign investments halted or withdrawn. Every week of war cost Israel anywhere between $3 billion to $4.5 billion in economic losses. Back in January 2023, and for 3 weeks until mid-February 2023, we saw over $4 billion of money transferred outside the Israeli banks to abroad because of people's fear of the political upheaval. So you can imagine in the state of war how much money will be siphoned out of the country. The Israeli currency, the shekel, which lost nearly 11.5% of its value since the beginning of 2023 over political clashes, has plunged further down and is trading shy of 4 shekels to the dollar. This is currently 3.98, 3.975, the lowest in 7 years. And it is expected that if the war prolongs more than 2 weeks and resistance ops are carried deep into the Israeli settlements and major cities, then the shekel could well decline further to 5 and even 7 shekels to the dollar. The Israeli Central Bank has offered a $45 billion package to defend its currency in the form of selling $30 billion in forex and $15 billion in swap ops. That money soon evaporated as people, Israelis, and currency speculators siphoned the dollar from the market. The Israeli Central Bank's intervention was useless, and the shekel continues to drop. Now imagine the flight of capital if this conflict prolongs further and spreads to other areas. Israel has everything to lose, and Gaza has nothing to lose. In all of its history, Israel has always depended on speedy wars that wouldn't last long, except for the case of Lebanon, where in the 2006 Israeli occupation's aggression on Lebanon, it exceeded 4 weeks. Israel, after the second week, started asking the world to pressure Lebanon to stop basically the fight. The US pressured the Israelis at the time to continue fighting, and they helped them with an aerial military bridge where they gave them ammo, new sources of weapons that were tested on the Lebanese civilians. A prolonged war does not play in Israel's favor.